All right, guys, really looking forward to this one. I just spent the past few hours playing around with Sora. I made all these video clips myself. I'm going to show you everything I know about it, do an honest review, show you how to make these videos, and there's really a lot in here. So I'm pretty excited about this one. Sora just dropped yesterday. So examples, like I said, tips, the price, I'm going to get into that and then do a really honest review. The price thing is unbelievable if you really spend some time analyzing this, but let's just jump into everything that I made and why. So, this first one, I wanted to do a time lapse video of a bustling urban cityscape, and I got ChatGPT itself to actually help with this prompt. I always just put a simple one in there and then ask it to, add some words and some details and then play around with it that way. But basically, it's a time lapse of a cityscape, and let's just see what this one does. I did them all in 480p, and I'll show you why later because it's unbelievable. But if you look at this, I think the colors look good. The city looks reasonable. You can see the cars whipping through as if it was, time lapse. So that's not too bad if you imagine it in 1080p. The next one is a drone shot of a speedboat with twin outboard motors going super fast. So let's look at the good and the bad of this type of a video of a drone shot. So it's coming up here in a second. All right, so here is the boat going. You can see two boats, which I didn't say. The water looks pretty good. The trees look good again in 480p. If I just stop, you can see the sun reflection coming back. That looks good. A few of the negatives. I mean, there's nobody driving the boat, and the physics of this is off. Like, if you know anything about how boats look when they drive, I mean, this first one's a little more realistic. You can see the wake back here. This, though, the water just kind of dries up. It doesn't just keep going. And it almost looks like it's putting a wake in front of the boat instead of behind, but that's what looks odd about it. I mean, it's got some details right, but the lighting and everything is better than the physics of this. The next one I wanted to do is pretty interesting. Unfortunately, you cannot make videos of your own people. Like, you can't put in a photo of yourself and then say, make a video of me doing something. They might add that later. They're so wimpy they're worried about, deep fakes or whatever. Personally, I wish they'd take more chances, but, there's different opinions on that. But even if you upload an AI photo, which I did, like of a realistic looking person, and say, do this, like we wanted to do that for our AI influencers, which I will talk about later. They wouldn't even do that, but they will generate photos. So I said, create, I want to see how the photos or the videos look of people. So these are Asian female models. The coffee looks okay. They're in some building. The reflection looks good. Not sure why she's got this second pair of sunglasses while she's wearing them. That looks sort of weird. But I think the people look realistic. Again, if it was in 1080p, it would look better than this. But this isn't too bad. I just wish that um, they would allow uh, you know uploading your own photos to make videos of that. That may come down the road. Um, but overall, I think this one is pretty decent. Let's see where we're at here. Okay, the next one is I did use my own photo, which is an AI generated one of this stylish toque or beanie, depending on how you call it, like winter hat brand. I uploaded the photo and then said make like a cinematic marketing video for it showing the brand. So let's just see how this one looks. So I uploaded a photo of this. Actually, the lighting looks good as it goes from yellow to blue and back. You can see the blue lighting coming in here. Again, it's like I put a high res photo on, but it's only 1080p by the time it gets to the video. It's okay. I don't really know why it's sliding, but you get the idea of what you can do. For fun, I said, now let's do a beer commercial. just show the pouring of a nice looking beer in the pint glass, show the beer in the foam looking good. I just want to see how good the detail of this can be. Again, it's not going to be perfect because it's 480p back in the old days. It's too much of a close up here, but this is decent. Like the way it pours here, the reflection of the glass, something looks a little odd. I wish it wasn't so zoomed in, but I only have a certain amount of credit, so I didn't do this again. But there's definitely some potential here. The next one I wanted to do like a small video, like from a microscope perspective, looking at red blood cell as it's traveling through the bloodstream, and I wanted to see like the details where you could see white blood cells, platelets, whatever's in there, and just see what kind of video um, it could make here. So the red blood cell looks okay. This is a decent. It's almost like an animated photo, but it doesn't show anything else. And if you'll notice, one thing that's weird, it's almost like they just stole it or they copied from something. It keeps going to this screen in their video. So it's almost like it stole a picture from some website, it seems like to me, and then, copied this part in by mistake. So there's not really enough detail. I'm not too impressed with this. It just looks like they're zooming out from one photo. They didn't really put a lot of thought into recreating this video. I thought it would do better. Okay, the next one. A point of view, POV of a beautiful woman standing on the top of a super high building and looking down, show how scary it looks. And all this. I just wanted to see this. So, I mean, this building is really obviously too high. I said high, but it looks like she's looking down on the entire earth. Um, it's not really her point of view, but it gets some of it right. Some of it's a little off. But that's just sort of, I guess it is super high. It really took me literally there. Not too realistic, but okay. Now, so those are the videos, most of the ones that I made so far. I mean, you can take them through a range. If you have the $200 a month plan, I only have the $20 a month plan. You can make some more videos and some better ones slightly, but I'm going to show you how expensive this is. I haven't seen anyone really show the breakdown, but this is surprising. Okay, it looks like it's not that bad at first if you don't really think about it, but it really is shocking. I mean, this was my face when I really started to think about how much it is. I know it costs a lot to make these videos, to generate these, but if you're on the $20 a month plan, it says you get up to 50 videos, that's key, 50 of 1,000 credits. And that's why I did the 480p, which I'll show you in a minute. And if you're on the $200 a month plan, you get up to 500 videos a month, which sounds like a lot, but it's only 10,000 credits. So watch this when I dive into the details. So just remember that 1,000 credits, 10,000 credits. The other thing to note is you don't actually get a better deal when you get 200. You just get more. So it's 10 times the price and it's 10 times the videos. You don't like get a discount, which is kind of surprising, honestly. But watch the prices per video if you do a high quality. It's really unbelievable. Okay. Just get to this slide. All right. So look at this. So 1,000 credits for my plan, $20 a month. So that would mean that's 50 videos at 480p square shape. I actually did the 16 by 9, so that would have been 25. So I get basically 40 videos a month of this low quality that I made in the shape that I made. That's all I get. So basically just more than one a day. But if I want better quality videos, you won't even believe how fast this goes up. Look at this. If you want 1080p, and I mean, who doesn't want 1080p nowadays? At least, right? Because, this looks like before HD. It's hard to even watch. So if you make a 20-second video, which is obviously not that long, and you put it in, the 16:9 ratio like I was doing. So 1080p, not even 4K or anything, 20 seconds, 2,000 credits. So you can't even make one video a month for $20. On the $200 a month plan, you can make 5 20-second videos a month. So that's $40 per video. Think about that. $40 to make a 20-second video, not even in 4K. Like I said, I know it's expensive to generate this stuff, but it's not that expensive. So these prices need to come way down if they want to be used properly, because 480p is not going to cut it really for anything. And this is just too expensive to play around with. And I mean, you can play around with it a bit, but you really have to have a lot of money and a lot of purpose to be using these. So it's surprisingly a lot. I mean, these things do come down in price over time, but it needs to come down a lot. So now I just want to introduce you to Cartario. If you haven't used that yet, that is our awesome AI image generator. You can see they're even higher quality than this, but I'm just uploading to Canva here. That's a headshot of me. You can make any type of headshot, use it for LinkedIn or whatever. This is our AI influencer model. You can get them doing anything. Perfect for branding, way higher than the video quality. Hopefully soon you can take these images, put them into Sora, but there's other ways to do it, make them come to life as a video. But just for a human video or an image generator is by far the best. So check out cartario.com for that. And there's a lot of other things you can do with branding and everything as well. So people are really enjoying Cartario at this point. And then I'm also going to put a link in the description to our AI growth hacking course that more and more people are signing up to every day. And we're showing how we have been growing and earning quite a bit only using AI, just a couple of us on this channel, and how we're growing. Like we're getting a few 100,000 views of our articles a month, starting to get more on these videos here, and then selling different things, making things with AI, and then we're throwing in our AI secrets and a whole bunch of stuff in this course. So everything I'm going to link in here, but hopefully you enjoyed the Sora review. I'd love to hear your comments, like the video, whatever, but hopefully you enjoyed that one. So see you in the next one.